Hey everyone, Julius here. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create stunning, infinitely looping gradients in Adobe Premiere Pro. I'll show you how to apply these gradients to text for even more creative possibilities. First, let's create a rectangle using the rectangle tool. You can press Q or find it in the toolbar. This will create a graphics layer. Next, go to Window and then Essential Graphics to open up the Essential Graphics panel. Change the size of your rectangle to fit your sequence. I'm going with a width of 1920 and a height of 1080, then center it to your composition. Now let's make this rectangle look more interesting. In the Essential Graphics panel, go to Fill and change it from Solid to Linear Gradient. For my gradient, I pre-chosen some vibrant colors. In the far left, we'll use a variation of orange with the hex code FFBA00. Then I'll just add a stop somewhere on our gradient line and change the location to 50%. Next, I'll change the color to a tint of yellow with the hex code FFFF79. Finally, I'll change the last existing color stop to the exact same hex code as our leftmost stop. With our shape selected, you'll notice that there are 2 points on our clip. Drag these points to smooth out the transition between orange and yellow. The result is a beautiful gradient that blends smoothly between the 2 colors. Now let's make this gradient loop infinitely. Simply extend your graphics layer to whatever length you want. I'm going with 1 minute. Search for an effect called Offset. You will find it under Video Effects, Distort, Offset. Just apply it to your graphics layer. At the start of your sequence, enable keyframes on the X coordinate of the place that says Shift Center to. Go to the end of your sequence and change that number. The higher the number, the faster the looping of your gradient. Now let's apply this gradient to text. I'll just create a text layer and type in gradient. Then I'll format the size a little bit as well as the spacing. Finally, I'll center it to the sequence. Next, I'll add it on top of our graphics layer and make it the same length as our graphics layer. To apply the gradient to the text layer, I'll search for an effect called Track Matte Key. I'll apply that to our graphics layer and change the matte to video too. And that's it. We now have an infinite gradient applied to our text layer. You can play around with some other effects to make this effect look even more cool. Here are a few examples. You can apply some different color gradients, maybe give the text some waves to match the gradient, apply some glow to the text, use the text gradient in unison with an underlying gradient in a complementary color. There are no mistakes here, so go out and have fun with it. That's all for this video. If you found this tutorial valuable, please show your support by liking and subscribing to my channel. If you have any questions or feedback, please leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.